Hello, everybody. Wow. This week's episode of Chucky is fucking brilliant. This is my favourite episode of this season so far. I mean, I don't want to give too much away for those who haven't seen it yet. But if you haven't, go and watch it right now. Pause this video and go and watch it. Like, this episode, it gave me what I want, as a Chucky fan. I know this will be a bit of a spoiler, but I can't not mention it. So, if you haven't seen it yet, then pause this video and then go and watch the episode, and then come back and watch my video, because I don't want to spoil it for you. But in this one, they did what I want. They made Chucky a good guy, no pun intended. But no, they brainwashed him and made him good. He didn't remember any of his enemies. He didn't remember anything that he'd done before. This is what I wanted, because, on Twitter, right, I roleplay as Chucky, and have been for 2 years. And the version of Chucky that I roleplay as on Twitter it's actually my own interpretation of the character. He still looks like the same Chucky from the movies, but he's a nice version of Chucky. He's a Chucky who doesn't kill people. So, because I love the character of Chucky so much, I want, it would be good. I kept thinking, for the last 2 years, because I've been a fan for 2 years, like, it would be nice to see him become a good guy one day, for him to not kill people anymore. And they actually did it in this episode. So yeah, that's how I roleplay as him on Twitter. And it's like, the creator, Don Mancini. Now, this is a theory that I have. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I have a theory that maybe Don Mancini has been reading my tweets, my roleplay tweets, when I roleplay as Chucky. And that must have inspired him to create a good version of Chucky. That must be what inspired him to write this episode. Again, it's just my theory, but who knows? Who knows? But yeah, this is what I've been waiting for a long time. I'm a bit disappointed though, because it ended on a cliffhanger, and now I have to wait till next week now. It's disappointing I didn't get to see the twins, Glenn and Glenda, who genuinely thought they were going to show up in this episode, but I think that's next week now. But man, I enjoyed this episode. I mean, I enjoyed the first 2 episodes, yeah. But this, I think, is my favourite so far. So yeah, I want to know what you thought of this episode, if you've seen it. And if you haven't, like I said, don't watch this video if you haven't. Because I might spoil it for you. So yeah, pause the video. Yeah, if you come across this video, watch Chucky first and then watch this video. But yeah, I was well impressed with this episode. And I think it's cute that Chucky was good, the way he was acting, like he was being so nice. I almost cried my eyes out. It's just the cutest thing I've ever seen. And especially that bit where he threw up when they were brainwashing him. They were like, similar to what they did on Clockwork Orange, on that. I mean, who doesn't know the movie Clockwork Orange, right? They held his eyes open and they made him watch like gory scenes from horror movies. And it got to a point where he started throwing up. Yeah, that was kind of funny. But yeah, I really loved this episode, and I'd like your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below. Take care. Say goodbye, Chucky.